Let's just make sure everything's good. Okay, microphone is good. Just gotta wait for YouTube Studio, and then we can get rolling here with it. All right. Looks like we're good. At least I hope. Seems like everything's going well, which is great. Okay. What is going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back with another college football live stream. As tonight we got the second semifinal game of the college football playoffs, as the number 5 ranked Oregon Ducks, who come in with a 13-1 record, face off against the undefeated 14-0 Indiana Hoosiers, who are, of course, the number 1 team in the country. Of course, these two teams faced off earlier this year in Autzen, and Indiana came out victorious. Other than that, both teams have pretty much been flawless this year. Jumping right into the betting side of things. The spread is Indiana favored by 3. The total 50.5 over under. And the money line for the Ducks is plus 145, and for the Hoosiers is minus 175. Stat leaders for both teams. Passing yards, Dante Moore, 272 for 373. 3,280 yards passing, 28 tutties, 9 interceptions. Fernando Mendoza for the Hoosiers, 240 of 332, 36 touchdowns, 6 interceptions with 3,172 passing yards. On the ground, it's Whittington for the Ducks, 129 carries, 829 yards, and 6 tutties. Roman Hemby, the former Maryland Terp, I believe. Yeah, former Maryland Terrapin, 194 carries, 1,007 yards, 7 touchdowns. In terms of receiving, Malik Benson, 41 receptions, 696 receiving yards, 6 touchdowns for the Ducks. And then Cooper Jr. for the Hoosiers, who got hurt against the Buckeyes, remember. Got a little banged up. 61 receptions, 849 yards, 12 touchdowns. Sack leader is Tuioti for the Ducks with 9.5, and Hardy has 8 for the Hoosiers, a linebacker. And then Betcher leads the Ducks in tackles with 125, and Hardy leads in tackles for the Hoosiers with 93. In their last games in the playoff, Oregon blanked Texas Tech 23-0, and Indiana beat the crap out of Alabama 38-3. Isn't it sad how James Madison put up more of a fight against Oregon than Texas Tech did? That's sad. That is sad. I mean, Texas Tech spent all that money to not even score a point in the playoff. They smoked BYU in that Big 12 title game only to get shellacked themselves. That's tough. All right, so if I had to pick who was going to win this game, honestly, I could see Oregon getting their lick back, but Indiana could probably win this game. Yeah. Winner faces Miami in Miami. Miami took down Ole Miss last night 31-27 in the Fiesta Bowl. Greg McElroy and Sean McDonough. All right. Daniel. Oh, what's the highlight of this matchup? The QBs. Two potential first round picks. Fernando Mendoza, Dante Moore. Oh man. Oh man, obviously if you've been on my channel the last month or so, you guys have heard of me fawning over freaking Stranger Things out of nowhere. I know it's annoying, but it's just so funny because with me liking that show now, all I see on Twitter is people talking about it. Oh man, that's funny. Okay, I'm gonna try and limit my Stranger Things talk in this stream. Trying to limit it to a couple times an hour. Nah, I'm gonna try and just not talk about it too much. By the way, I just posted a video for the Browns head coaching search. Yeah. Oh dear, what is that? Oh my. Oh damn, 11 bleeding from the eyes? That's freaky looking. Damn. So they're doing a national anthem right now. I was just thinking about this too on Twitter too, talking about the show. He legit performed a low key exorcism on the show. My poor dude Will was out here being possessed, right, by the mind flayer thing. Literally performed a heat exorcism on it. Burned the hell out of that thing. Damn. They were out here freaking roasting him like a rotisserie chicken out here. All they would have needed to do was tie him to a freaking one of them pole things that you see the chickens on and just start rotating it. Damn. Well, like I said, I'm gonna try to limit my Stranger Things talk in this stream. I know y'all probably don't like it too much. Man, talk about that damn show, bro. Get it. You like the show, but you don't talk about it every 10 minutes. It's just the fact that I see it all over my timeline on Twitter now. And some of the things these people be talking about is just craziness. Ugh. I'm talking as someone that just started watching the damn show about a month ago. Imagine what the people that have been watching that damn thing for 10 years. Imagine what they're thinking. Like that was their livelihood, pretty much, for the most part. I was just looking for a new show to binge watch, and boom, it just popped up. It's like, oh, I'm gonna watch that. Not even kidding. I was trying to find a show to binge watch because I haven't binge watched a show in forever. Didn't even remember the last show I really binge watched. Maybe Game of Thrones? I mean, I've watched like old shows, Yu-Gi-Oh. When I was a kid, I used to watch that show all the time. I actually binge watched like 5 whole seasons of Yu-Gi-Oh one time in one day. Man, I was flying through them episodes like crazy. I would just hit play and then just sit here and get just addicted to it, like mesmerized. Indiana won their regular season matchup on October 11th, 30-20. They outscored Oregon 10-0 in the final 7 minutes. Dante Moore had two picks on the final 3 drives. Oregon had 64 total yards in the second half. So, yeah, Oregon, you're probably going to want to be better than that. I like how you have one Oregon fan in the middle of like a horde of Indiana people. As here comes Kurt Signetti and the Hoosiers. One at Oregon, first top 5 road win for Indiana. One at Penn State, and then first Big Ten title since 1967. They defeated Alabama in the quarterfinal. Also, they're trying to make it. Well, obviously, we're going to have a Big Ten team in the Natty again for the 3rd straight year. But they're trying to be the team to win the Big Ten, their 3rd straight national championship. Which would be funny because all 3 championships would go to Midwest teams. And they all border each other, too. Ohio, Indiana, and the state up north, right? So Penn State, you're thinking, hey, we're next, right? No. No, Illinois going to be looking at them going, no, bitch, it's us. People like, hey, Illinois, who the hell are you? This is Kurt Signetti's 2nd year as the coach of the Hoosiers. Indiana rocking the all crimson, the crimson top, jersey, and white pants. Kind of like the helmet that you see on the scoreboard above. And here come the Hoosiers. Watch out, camera guy. Overall, a pretty good crowd on hand for Indiana. Probably they damn near got the whole state there. Oh, man. Well, they're saying it's about like 80% Indiana fans. For this Fernando Mendoza, here comes Dan Lanning and the Ducks. They got the green helmet with the yellow wings, white jerseys, white pants, green numbers, yellow outline. Defeated, started 5-0, beat Penn State in 2 overtimes, lost versus Indiana, and then beat JMU and Texas Tech in the playoff. 13 wins. Here, there's some Ducks fans with their cameras out. And here come the Ducks. All right, guys, it's officially showtime. Let's get it. Here comes the captains. This is an interesting way to do it. They're walking single file and not in a long ways. Interesting way to do it. Oh, brother. All right. It's Oregon will get the ball to start. Okay, here we go. See what adjustments both teams made from their first matchup, especially on the Oregon side. Ugh. Jordan Davison not playing. He broke his clavicle. Jaden Lamar and Makai Hughes entered the transfer portal. So obviously they're not available. All right. Here's the kick, and we're underway from the Peach Bowl. Baldwin with the tackle, and that's how we get started. %73 completion percentage, third in the FBS, 234 pass yards per game, 28 touchdowns, 9 picks for Dante Moore. I can't believe there's only one more college football game, and there's already an injury as there's a down Hoosier. So Farrell goes down, but he walks up. He's away walking. No limp or anything. Maybe he just got the wind knocked out of him. Who knows? Look at all that crimson. My goodness. Barely any green. Damn. You might as well say it's a freaking Indiana home game. But you know, Oregon fans ain't traveling across the country to Atlanta. First and 10. Moore back to pass. 6 on the first play of the game. D'Angelo Pons says, "Give me that, bitch. It's mine." Well, welcome to the CFP playoff semifinal, Oregon. Hit 6 on the very first play of the game. Can they get a pick 6? Oh, I can't do the ba-da-ba-ba-ba because it's Chick-fil-A. Filet. Oh. Now, congrats, Jets, on Moore. If he even comes out. Kick is up and good. One play into the game, and it's 7-0 Indiana on a pick 6. He just jumped the route, and yeah, easy peasy. Wow. D'Angelo Pons is looked at as one of the top corners in the country. Former, I believe, James Madison Duke as well. Wow. Couldn't even get one play in. Give me that. Pick 6 on the first play of the game. It's just like, oh yeah, it's an Indiana home game. It definitely sounds like it. Wow. All right, so we'll try this again. This will go into the end zone for a touchback. Oregon goes right back out on offense, down 7-0. Now that crowd's even going to be more raucous. Imagine like freaking Indiana goes undefeated this year. People are really going to troll the hell out of Ohio State then, because we won a natty, but we lost a couple games. Yeah. First and 10 again. Only loss this season was against Indiana, of course, for Oregon. Moore in the gun. They're going to pitch it. He'll get about 4. That's Dier Hill. They got Harris in the backfield. Shotgun. Moore. Bag. Oh, and he's going to hand it off. Harris with a stiff arm gets the first down. Oh, right in the face. Pass. Moore dumps it off, and he stays on his feet, runs through a tackler, gets the first down, and now they're near the 50. Chart tonight: Noah Whittington, Dear Hill, Jay Harris, and then Hassan Ritter and Braden Platt, who are not normally offensive players. They switched sides to the offense for depth purposes because they lost two running backs to the portal. And Davidson's hurt. So, yeah, Jay Lamar, he's in the portal now. Mackay Hughes is in the portal as well. 2nd and 7, 12, 28 and counting here in the first. Back to pass. Throws wide open. That's a first down. Oh, he dropped it. That's Johnson he was trying to go to. He had, but then he just lost it. He had it by the nose. Okay. 3rd and 7. Shotgun. Back to pass. Throws. Caught. It's a first down. Wow. Nice throw. That Benson? Yep. Malik Benson. I think the former Florida State Seminole receiver. 1st and 10. In Hoosier territory. Hands it off. Shakes one tackler. Gets about 4, maybe 3 yards. Second and 7. Hands it off, and he'll get about 5. That's Harris again. Second and 3. Pass. Moore. Nice throw. Right on the dot to Harris. First down. Nice throw. Right on the dot. Now Oregon's threatening. Right around the 20-yard line, damn near. 1st and 10. Hill and running back. And Moore's going to keep it. He'll get inside the 25 to about the 22-yard line. Second and 4. Under center for Moore. Back to pass. Throws. Got it to number 18. Damn. That is Sadiq. Sadiq. The tight end, Kenyon Sadiq. Indiana. Damn. Indiana getting walked on the field on the second drive here. Okay, let's turn this down a little bit. There we go. Transfer day. Wow. Damn. Under center for Moore. Hands it off again, and that gets swallowed up. Loss of 2. do, 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 do. Yeah. Wow, what a drive by Oregon. Coming off the interception. Now it's time to see what the Indiana offense can do for the first time today. Is away and into the end zone for a touchback. Here's Mendoza for the first time. Hands it off to Hemby, who gets about a yard. 72% completion percentage, 7 pass yards per game, 36 passing touchdowns. Leads the FBS IU single season record. Back to pass. Quick throw, and it's caught. Gets about 5. All right, 3rd and 4. Back to pass. Pressure up the middle. Throws, and it's caught. Damn. That's Surratt. Nice job securing that by Surratt. 5:35 to go in the first. Hands it off. Gets about to the 42. I'll start on the offense. Off for about 6 yards. Oh, 4 to go. Third down. And 4. Mendoza throws. First down. And I hand it off again, and you'll get massive amount of chunk yards. About 2 or so yards shy. And 4. Not up the middle, inside the 20. At Tempe. What is this now? Oh, this guy. Weirdo. Here's the handoff around the end. Down the middle. Oh, tight ropes. They're going to say he's at the 7. So this person was apparently following around someone from was it Sadie Sink from Stranger Things? When after her appearance on NBC? This is a bunch of bull right here, man. What the hell you doing? Following her around. Man, she want you to see you. She gonna have someone kick your butt next time freaking she sees you, fool. See, that's why celebrities have to have bodyguards with them. People are freaking weird. Just trust me. She has a bodyguard. That bodyguard gonna toss that dude in a trash can. Not even kidding either. Second and goal. Indiana threatening to score. And that's also why some celebrities just don't like interacting with fans because they're freaking weird. So second and goal. Indiana trying to retake the lead here. Quick pass. Up. Caught. Touchdown. That's Omar Cooper. This is going to be a barn burner. This game might honestly top last night's game. You know, like watching this video, you could tell she's like, just get the hell away from me, you freaking weirdo. Stalker. If you watch Stranger Things, you know. Yeah, stalker. Real life stalker, too. She ain't even playing around. I'd be like, stalker. Creepo. And the thing is, that stuff happens, right? And the normally very approachable, very chill Sadie Sink, who loves talking to fans, you know, she's always down to, sign stuff and certain things, but only at the right time. Stuff like that is what makes celebrities essentially clam up. They recluse away from fans and they just don't want to mess with you. I mean, heck, if I was a celebrity and I was getting chased down by freaking weirdos getting in my face, man, I'd slap them first of all. I would look at that guy in the face and go, listen here, buddy, I'm going to slap your ass so damn hard, your face is going to get rearranged if you don't leave me damn alone. Straight up. Oh, you assaulted me. Bitch, get out of my face. And people will get all mad because, like, oh my God, she hates her fans. No, she doesn't hate her fans. She hates weirdos, that's all. It's the thing about being a celebrity, especially on a big show, right? Let me rewatch this whole video again. Okay, so let's see what exactly is popping off here. So, okay. Dude's here, he approaches her. She's like, no, I'm doing stuff. Kind of says, all right, cool. From what it looks like, he says, all right, cool. Camera guy is over here like, oh, I'm going to get you on camera. Look at you being a douchebag. Hey, why you do that, huh? This girl in front of her is like, come on, get in there. There you go. Well, like I said, she's lucky that, camera person is lucky that there was no ginormous freaking bodyguard around there. That's why you see celebrities walking around these ginormous mountain of men bodyguards. And just that though, like just security, or they always be traveling in groups. You notice that, friends or stuff like that, for security purposes. Because you don't know who's out there. People are weird. People are so freaking weird. Wow. Of course, in this context only makes things worse. First, he's not a fan. He's an autograph. Oh, he's an autograph reseller who stalked her from the Jimmy Fallon studios and followed her into the Prada store to get Funko boxes signed. Do those things even have anything in them? Freaking weirdo. Again, people are weird like that. Autograph hounds. I used to go to these like signing events at like the what was it, Drug Mart in Cleveland, when the Browns players would go there to sign autographs and see the fans. If anything, I would have them sign my jersey. I had Joe Thomas sign one of my jerseys I had. You'd be shocked at the people that walk in there with binders full of stuff and It's like, man, these people aren't even, they're not serious. Freaking reselling and everything. I mean, I cherish any signing I get. Honestly, I don't know why I haven't hung up the Joe Thomas jersey yet. I've been meaning to do it, but I just never got around to it. All right, so here's Oregon. Third drive of the game, remember. Pick six on the first play of the game, followed up by a 14-play, 75-yard touchdown drive. And that's the end of the first quarter. Excuse me. Oh, my goodness. Whoop. There we go. Yeah. They always say when it comes to celebrities, there's a time and a place for, you know, meeting them and, maybe asking to get a picture with or an autograph with them. Not when they're literally out doing their private life stuff, right? They have events for that stuff. Meet and greets, signing events, conventions. That's when you do it, right? Let me say this, okay? If you see a celebrity out in public, read the room. What happened? Read the freaking room. Ryan Stanek and the Cardinals? Don't care. Read the freaking room, okay? You see a celebrity or celebrities in public and they're with friends or family. Bother them? How big of a douchebag you would look running up to a celebrity in front of their family or friends? I mean, come on now. Are you really going to do that? Freaking weirdos. I saw this thing on Twitter too. I guess there was they were at a restaurant and they were watching a soccer match. Okay? Two cast members from Stranger Things were there. I know everything is revolving around Stranger Things around here. Of course. And you know what? This is the example of a good interaction. Person went up to them and politely asked, would it be cool if I got a picture with you? Like genuine good people. They said, we're going to say no. And they had a good reason to, because if they do it, other people are going to see it and they're going to want one too. That's why they wouldn't. That's why you're not really going to be able to do that. Because if people see you getting an autograph or something from those people before they can even blink, there's going to be a crowd around them and their cover's going to get blown. And their quiet night that they've been wanting to have just got ruined because of you. Damn. Honestly, that would make me feel so bad. I wouldn't even ask. Yeah. That's why I'm saying, read the room. That's why I could never be a celebrity like that. Getting chased around by paparazzi and crazy fans. Oh man, I'd be like, one of those people that just doesn't even interact with them for the most part, unless it's absolutely necessary. And obviously, like, if you're at a sporting event and you see a celebrity, well then, hey, all bets are off. But, at a store, restaurant, something like that, no, no. 2nd and 6 here in the second quarter. Moore in the gun, hands it off, and that'll be a gain of about 5, or more like 4.5. Just thought I'd talk about that because, oh yeah, someone even speaking facts. Someone was speaking facts, saying she wasn't working. She was finally catching a breath of private life in this high intensity season of interviews and talks. He stalked her. Yeah. No. Like, nah. No, I'm good. Not right now. 1 and 2. And stuffed. Loss of a couple. Fourth down. That's Jones and Kamara in the backfield getting the stop. You see, celebrities aren't obligated to sign autographs for you. They could say no. They're people too. And honestly, I feel for the entire cast that worked on that show because they find, they've been doing media stuff for the last couple weeks now. Finally get a break to relax a little bit before your other new projects start up. And now Indiana will take over, up 14-7. Yeah, that the person that was in this video is not no freaking random person just bumping into her. He was stalking her straight up. Freaking weirdos. Can those who follow private schedules really be called fans? We all know how Sadie usually treats fans, right? She's always the good girl who smiles and takes photos of fans and signs autographs. How bad of a, how much of a douchebag you got to be to get her to say no? Or maybe it's just because, she's trying to actually live a good life, do something in private for once. I mean, damn. God forbid I become famous. I'd end up being super unpleasant. Honestly, yeah. Yeah. A lunatic chasing her. Dude, this person said the same thing I was thinking. I'm very concerned that she doesn't walk with a security guard by her side. Seems like she has a driver, which is cool. And I'm guessing the person that's walking with her immediately is probably a friend or like her, PR person or something. I don't know. But being a celebrity without a security guard, that's a risky business these days. Right? Especially, because people are weird. People are very weird. People walk up to you and get all handsy on you. I haven't really heard of that happening. Where like a fan, I mean, I think I remember hearing about it, but I don't hear about it much. Where fans will get very handsy with celebrities, putting their hands on them, thinking like, "Oh, you're my best. I'm your best friend." I'd be like, "Bitch, I don't even know you. Get your hands off me, bum, before I freaking slap your face sideways." I just, it's just like, why? It's one thing to literally run into her out of nowhere, right? And I'm sure in that case, she'd be happy to, stop and say hi. Maybe a quick selfie. But yeah, she obviously probably realized that dude was following them. I'd be surprised if the video wasn't the last time she said no. Wasn't the first time. Because the tweet said that the person was following them since the Jimmy Fallon studios. So yeah, I'm sure she probably told him no several times. Like, bitch, no, get out of here. Like a friggin' gnat, get out of here. And there's the run for no gain. 14-7 Indiana. 15 to go in the half. I noticed too, when I start talking about other stuff as well as the game, things go faster. Not to mention, there's not really any people in here, so I can just talk about whatever. Shotgun for Mendoza. Hands it off. Gets about 2.5. Maybe 3 yards. There's Betcher, the leading tackler for the Ducks. I always remember Betcher having the neck roll, but he doesn't do that anymore. There's Tuioti in the bottom of the screen there on defense, coming off the edge. Ducks crowding the line, bringing heat. And Mendoza's going to slip away. He's got a first down and more, near the 40. Sheesh. That slips right through the hole. Avoids the tackle. Tight ropes up the sideline. Big time first down. Gonna hand it off again here. And there's a late flag. Black with a nice run. See what this flag will be. Wouldn't be surprised if it's holding. Ooh. Block below the legs. Below the knees. That's on Obedegwu. Let's see here. He's going low. Yeah, you can't be doing that. So now that'll be 1st and 10 for the Hoosiers. Each team has one penalty. 1 for 5 for Indiana, 1 for 15 for Oregon. Mendoza hands it off again. Gets about 2-3 yards. Yeah, that's what kills me about fans. They just think, oh, you're a celebrity. You need to sign for me. It's like, no, he doesn't. No celebrity can, has to feel obligated to sign for people. It's okay to say no. They'll understand. At least I think they would. Unless they're a psycho freak that gets all mad. In that case, well, stay mad then. And batted down. What is this? Oh, there's a freaking video of Millie Bobby Brown watching the scene at the end of the finale for the first time. That's and ball's out, picked up by Mendoza, and he's going to lose like 15 yards on that sack. Wow, that's Wyatt. The heck was he trying to do there? I feel like he wanted to throw it, but he knew if he did, it would have been a penalty. Just came off the edge and strip sacked it, and almost got it back. Wow. So here's the punt coming up for Indiana. Punts away. There's the return. Yeah, doesn't get much on the return.
Meanwhile, Harpo, get the vacation you expect, and never a hovering host. NetBound may help in your weight loss journey. Once weekly, NetBound helps adults with obesity lose weight and keep it off. Don't take it allergic to morphine or fill it with
The hell is this?
just to get lump or swelling in the neck. Stop NetBound and call your doctor if you have severe stomach pain or a serious allergic reaction.
Yeah.
Telling
This
doctor
is about a different show. That's crazy.
procedures with anesthesia. You're nursing, pregnant, plan to be, or taking birth control pills. Taking Zepbound with the sulfonylurea or insulin may cause low blood sugar. These include nausea, diarrhea, and vomiting, which can cause dehydration and worsen kidney problems. Ask your healthcare provider about once weekly Zepbound and check your coverage today at zepbound.com. Rewriting your resume till the cows come home?
Okay.
Your resume tailored instantly.
Sam Williams Dixon went to South Carolina. Oh, okay.
Yes. Transfer portal, Dante Moore started his career one at UCLA and didn't go particularly well. When the portal transferred, only knowing at last second he would back up Dylan Gabriel, he was fine with that. And took the reins this year.
Kind of a ball just slipped out of Moore's hand right into the Indiana Hoosiers D lineman's hands. And then I think he just got the ball back at like the 2-yard line. What is going on? Let me see what happened here. Oh, it went off of De'Aaron Hill's his arm. As he was going back to throw it, the ball just kind of hit his arm, hit like the side of De'Aaron Hill's arm, and it nudged out. And he had no idea where the ball was going. Here's a handoff. There's a guy and gets about a yard. Second down. Here's a hand down. I think he might have been short. He's about a yard short. And he's in touchdown. Twenty to 7, just like that. Oregon's in shambles right now. Damn. Kick is up, and it is good. 21-7. The heck is this? Is this an AI image or something? Someone did an AI image of Max from Stranger Things with her brother who died in the show. Yeah, that wouldn't happen. It has to be AI. I mean, you never know. Maybe Dacre Montgomery was hanging around. And they'd be like, hey, you know what would be really funny? Hey, let's have, you know, Max and her brother, who she hated, take a random picture together. Yeah, okay. No, no. It's just weird looking though. Wow. Oh my God, that's fun. Ah, wow. Goes into the end zone for a touchback. And so, yeah, Oregon's offense gifted Indiana 14 points off of mistakes. Good old Oregon, right? Davison, no Lamar, 113 rushes, 667 rush yards, 15 rushing touchdowns for Davison. Out with a clavicle. He heard it last game. There's a run for no gain. when Prada brought the movie's most iconic villains to a fashion show? Okay. Oh, wow. Back to pass. Moore with the throw. Caught. First down and more. Yeah. Here's a run. Gets near midfield. 7:13 to go in the half. And counting. Back to pass. Moore. Sack. Goes down. That Kamara again? That's Radcliffe. I thought that was Kamara for some reason. All right, 3rd and 12. 6 minutes and counting here in the second quarter. Moore in the gun. Back to pass. Pressure coming. He's going up. And he goes down again. 4th down. Imagine being an Oregon fan, right? You spend thousands of dollars on tickets and hotels and stuff, accommodations, to go watch this game, and you're watching your team stink up the joint. You fly damn near across the country in most cases. And the punt's away already. Here's the return. He'll get it to about the 38-yard line. That's where Indiana takes over again, up by 2 scores. I gotta watch this real quick. All right. Damn.
So, if your toe chains are a little loose, could spark an auto fire. I can show you how to secure them properly if you'd like. Sure.
Wow.
Should check out SmokeyBear.com. They've got a bunch of tips and wildfire prevention.
Only to prevent wildfires. Wildfire weekend begins tomorrow. Prime Video will have the weekend.
Tomorrow night, Packers and Bears, 7:30. By the way, I'm not going to be live tomorrow for Rams and Panthers. I decided I'm not going to stream that game. Take a break tomorrow. Take a break and recharge my just recharge, Get ready for what will be a fun Sunday. Chargers and Patriots. Back to pass. Mendoza throws it over and a loss of 1. Great coverage by Betcher. To pass. Throws and it's caught. And a flag. That's Surratt. Hmm. He grabbing all up on him, and dude still made the catch. Wow. Second and 3, 3:22 to go in the half. Back to pass. Throws it up. Got a man. Up and he caught it. Touchdown, Hoosiers. Charlie Becker. Man, let Oregon get the belt again, man. Come on. What a fight, Oregon. God, getting your ass beat again. Oh my goodness. Only difference is this year it's not even in practically your backyard. Like the Rose Bowl last year. Like holy crap, man. I think their bum is still hurting after last year's beatdown we gave them. Now Indiana's doing the same damn thing. You got to remember too. Last year we were up 34-8 at halftime. Damn, pretty damn close. Yeah, pretty damn close. If the Chargers upset the Patriots, I'll be very happy. Facts. My sleep schedule is messed up. I fall asleep around 2 p.m. Man, I think the latest I've ever gone to sleep is like 4:30 a.m. Trust me, it's to the point now. I don't even get tired until like 2:30. 28-7 Indiana leads. Damn, Oregon. Does Oregon have a response, or are they just going to get, bitch slapped all freaking game again? The hell is this? Here's Dante Moore. Pierre Hill gets about 5. Moore. Like they get out. Did they fall on it again? And they did. Oh my god. Oh, Oregon. You guys suck. Getting your ass beat again. My god, Oregon. Holy crap, dude. Like, you gotta be freaking kidding me. Bro, what the heck? 3 turnovers in this freaking game? Holy crap, man.
Celebration.
28-7. 2 minutes to go in the first half. Oregon getting their ass kicked.
Introducing new frosted soda float. Only at Chick-fil-A. And fried like an original. The original Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich and new frosted soda float. Only at Chick-fil-A.
Indiana broke into the Woody and stole the buzzsaw Ohio State used last year. No, they saw it laying around at the Rose Bowl last week. Damn. Oh, they were like, just cleaning up the locker room, and they opened up the secret closet door, and there's a big ass belt, and it said Fort Oregon. And they're like, "Ooh, here we go. What's this? I think Ohio State left this last year. Hey, we can use it on Oregon next week." And that's what they're doing, giving them the belt.
Now you improve flavor. She won't leave. She won't out.
Without that, it's well. Someone said it's ready to show the cheesy. I think I'm the cheesiest college. Very cheesy. Official slot out of the college football mail. This fashion makes a statement. That statement is, I love beige. His favorite word is nifty. He is the least most interesting man in the world. We don't always build ship in art. But when I do, I prefer to use polyurethane with
Mari Campbell committed to Tennessee. Wow. All right then.
just the nicest being made by Curtis and Danny. This is team ready to start. Give me something ideal. Yeah, that's what it feels like right now.
Here's a handoff. Black gets a few yards. Oh no, Bill Kennedy carted to the locker room? Oh no.
In the end, there's 8. I think it's gonna be a nice quarter through the end. But tremendous football players who are remarkably well coached. What I love most about it, each other on offense. Different individuals stepping up with another. They don't make mistakes. They're but I love this football team. And tonight, about as good as we've seen.
Quick pass. First down. That's hot. The hell? Hot? You got this dude on offense making plays. Not sure how often he plays offense, but that's interesting. Looking to score again here. Minute 49 to go. Oregon just used another timeout, by the way. Shotgun Mendoza hands it off right up the middle. And he's at the 2, maybe the 1 yard line. So yeah, they're going to score again here. It's about to be 35-7. Yeah, damn. Hands it up. Hemby gets stood up. And Oregon uses their last one. Coming from Mendoza, 3rd and goal. Quick pass, caught, touchdown, Hoosiers. 34-7, pending extra point. Oh my God, Oregon. Damn. That was close. So looking at this call here, they're reviewing it. Touchdown. 34-7, pending extra point. It's up and good. Damon Wilson has officially entered the transfer portal today. Interesting. All right, kick is away. It'll go through the end zone for a touchback. Yes. Moore, pressured, rolls to his right, throws it downfield, and it's incomplete. It's McClellan, former Buckeye commit. Here's a throw, caught, first down, just around their own 40-yard line. To pass, pressure, that's a hold. Throws it away. Blatant hold. Pass, Moore, side throw, and it's incomplete. Pass, a dump off to the running back. Gets vast majority of those yards back. Be about third and maybe six. This would be the last play possibly of the half. Hot inside the 40. That's going to be the last play of the half, I think. They might get one more play in, though. Score unit coming out. Here's Atticus Sappington, career long 51, earlier this year against Washington. 56 yards for Atticus. Snap is good. Kick is up, and it's missed. No good. Just short. Just a bit short. And that'll take us to halftime. 35-7 Indiana. All right. So as I pull up the stats for the half, be sure as always to hit the like button, subscribe, hit that bell. I'll be live on Sunday for Chargers and Patriots. So Dante Moore, 9 of 14 for 112 yards, a touchdown and a pick. The pick was a pick six. Jay Harris, 10 carries, 29 yards. Yerra Hill, 2 for 8. 5 for minus 28 for Dante Moore. Jamari Johnson, 2 receptions, 39 yards and a touchdown. Harris, 3 for 32. Benson, 2 for 23. Hill, 1 for 13. And Sadiq, 1 for 5. And then 1 sack from Nasir Wyatt. Nasir. For Indiana, Fernando Mendoza, 10 of 11 for 110 yards and 3 touchdowns. Roman Hemby, 8 carries, 35 yards. Kaelon Black, 9 for 27 and a touchdown. Mendoza, 3 carries, 3 yards. Through the air, Elijah Surratt, 4 receptions, 48 yards and a touchdown. Charlie Becker, 1 for 36 and a touchdown. Omar Cooper Jr., 2 for 15 and a touchdown. Mons has 1 for 6 yards. Riley Nowakowski has 1 for 5. Hemby has 1 reception for no yards. And 3 sacks, 2 from Daniel Dukwe and 1 from Dominique Ratcliffe. And then, of course, the pick 6 by Pons. All right, guys, I'll be right back. All right. All right, we're back. Okay. It's like, yeah, I'm still here. I'm just taking a break. That's all. Okay, so we're just setting up everything ready for the third quarter. Maybe Oregon makes it somewhat interesting, or Indiana just runs it up on them and it's like 50 something to 7. Oh, excuse me. Easy, dog. All right. Yeah, we're still at halftime right now. Third quarter is about to start. Uh, 35-7, Indiana leads. Three turnovers for Oregon. IU had 4 touchdowns on first 5 drives. Mendoza, 10 of 11 for 110 yards, 3 touchdowns. Oregon has 9 rushing yards overall. I'm just going to be like this. If this game gets like way out of hand by the fourth quarter, I'm just going to end this stream. All right. Like if it's like 49-7 after 3 quarters, I'm done. All right, kicks away. And it'll go into the end zone. Touchback. First and 10. Number 62 for Indiana. Got a little too overeager to get going. Here's a handoff. Gets about 2. From Mendoza. Back to pass. Throws. Caught. First down. Shotgun from Mendoza. Hands it off. Gets about a yard. Throws. Caught. First down. Here's another handoff. And he gets through for near a first down. See if they give it to him. Yep, first down. Back to pass. He's going to take off with it. And he'll get about 4. Second and 4. Hands it up again. Gets stuffed. Loss of 2. Yeah. And here's Mendoza running first down and more. Oh, he could still go. He lost the ball. But one of his quick-witted O-linemen was there to fall on it. Keeps the drive going. Oregon thought they actually caught a break there. Nope. They almost got it too. Yeah. First and 10. About a yard. Mendoza back to pass. Throws a wide open touchdown, Hoosiers. Nobody was even around to cover him. 41-7 pending extra point. I feel like I'm going to be ending this stream early, guys. This is a total ass kicking. My God, Oregon. Have some shame. Right back, guys. Okay, 42-7. There we go. Wow. Ay, wow.
You play one for series in their defense, and at that point, you get playing the guys that are in for you. Spring, knowing that this Callahan, that the championship game we require.
It's a handoff. Oh, it's run. Into the clear. 40, 35. Got a block. Oh, what a block. 20, 10. Inside the 5. So now Oregon wants to show a little bit of life. Okay. Shotgun for Moore. Incomplete. And a flag. Hmm. East Carolina. What the hell? 0.02. Oh, East Carolina fans showed up. That's so funny. That's funny. Just random ECU fans just showing up like, hey, we're just here to have a good time. Hands it off. He's in. Touchdown. Touchdown, Oregon.
Time to go to bed. What devil?
The backfield, back to pass, throws, snagged, caught. 2-point conversion is good. It's 42-15 now. Whoop-de-doo.
Gatorade has the #1 proven electrolyte drink. Designed to hydrate better than water. Aims to dehydrate, replenish, and infuse. You lose more sweat. Run the game. Gatorade. It's an easy cheat. As your host, I have some rules. First, no showers longer than 5 minutes. This isn't a spa. That's a rule.
Meanwhile, at Turbo, get the vacation you expect, and never a hovering house.
I'm an action hero, and like in every epic chase, there's no way I'm getting away with that fire hydrant. Not today. It all stayed. His man is everywhere. You know what I miss most about playing? Yelling. Look at this job. I got your pizza.
Pizza Hut. Damn. For the passer. Damn.
Peachful is brought to you by Gatorade. Verbo.
Mm.
Rebels done right. Then don't stay. That was all we could play in the national championship game this whole time. I didn't insert like looks like that's gonna happen. That's gonna be a top ticket. But you wanna know what Ted? Here's an idea. Play on preview, which should maybe possibly be prepared.
So, after that, Indiana will get the ball back here. Still up comfortably 42-15. 7:50 to go in the third. In the end zone. Touchback. Tony coming out from Miami. I want the Browns to snag him. He's only like a freshman. He reclassified to this year. He's only like a freshman. He's not going anywhere for at least another 2 or so years. He'll be a sophomore next year. So probably like 2028, I think. And here's a run. Right up the middle. There he goes. Breaks one tackle. Breaks another tackle. Into can't even speak. God. Into the space. Trying to say into the clear, and he damn near took it to the house, but he got. And there's a flag, of course. So this is coming back. It's my mind telling me to hold up, hold up, hold up. That's me doing the call. My mind is hitting the emergency brake, like, oh, chill, chill, damn, dude, don't, no, stop it. Stop. Like, slamming on the brakes, like, ee! Like, don't waste a good call on a penalty because it's like, that's just tough. Well, yeah, I can imagine that. That'd be fun. Right there. Yep, there's the hold. Damn. Tough. Big run just got negated due to a holding call. Here's the handoff again. Gets about 2, maybe 3. What now? 258 yards for the Hoosiers, 194, 194 for the Ducks, 107 rush yards and 151 pass yards. Throws, there's a catch. Gets a lot of those yards back. They're down. 6:28 to go in the third. To pass, rolls to his right, throws, caught, first down. This is like surgical precision from Mendoza right here, man. He is just moving the ball with ease. Surratt, there goes Coogan. He has to come off the field because he lost his helmet. Uh, Here's the handoff. About 3 or 4 yards or so. You want some linemen from Indiana? I would love Coogan. I think he'd be one of the guys I'd want. Give me Malgoa from Miami, too. Hands it off. Oh, damn. Black gets near the 50-ish, 46-yard line. Back to pass. Chucks it up, and he overthrows his man by about 5 yards. Third down. Oh, it's fourth down. 4:19 to go in the third. Damn. And bounce. Oh, nice punt. Guess I'll be right back. All right, we're back. Sorry about that, guys. Wow. Okay. Yeah. And we go to the fourth quarter. Look at that. Come back right for the fourth. Didn't miss anything though. Oh man. Gotta love when you just get the bubble guts, and it just boom hits you like a friggin' all at once, like a tsunami. Ugh, it's the worst.
Well, Sonic Smasher. No doubt about it.
What makes the Sonic Smasher so great?
Smash that is big. Open cheese versus smash sauce.
Fourth quarter. Bigger, younger, faster, stronger in the trenches. On offense, especially. Especially on offense.
Hey, thanks. Oh, listen, son, now that you're getting older, you might be curious about certain things.
Please go out.
An old family can try to get exclusive savings and discounts. Cool, very cool.
Huh? Oh.
Right now, though, shop savings without brand appliances like Pro. Get refrigerators with space for that
To go out.
and automated fan and rumble. After it's done, look fresh, your own brand.
Okay.
Whenever online, now.
Okay.
Coors Light. Choose two. Soon we'll be telling the whole stadium how Liberty Mutual customizes car insurance to save people hundreds. Damn. Tickets. Arsenal back. Morning touchdown, 18 seconds left. His first rushing touchdowns at the third game of the season. Bates money. Final. It's all it feels like a game man was last night. 16 changes in the game. Austin Collins.
Wow. So Miami is going to be facing Indiana in the national championship. Like, who would have thought? Right? Who honestly would have thought? Not me. Not me. Okay. To pass. Chucks it deep in. That's a flag. Nope. Wow. Surprisingly, no flag there. And there's the punt. 14-12 to go in the fourth. Malik Benson, he'll get a few yards. That's about it. And there's a flag down. Oh, excuse me. Hmm.
Partner. So all the chicken.
Like everyone's looking at it. Told you that bar was legit.
Appreciative of the impact that you have on young minds. You know how important and impactful teachers are. You know, it's very ESPN, the College Football Playoff Foundation, are committed to celebrating great teachers. $5,000 for you and your school. Thank you, great teachers, for inspiring so many of us. Little tiny things that you do are seeds that you're planting with your students. Thank you goes a long way to get out there.
Thank you, thank you, teachers.
Well, he doesn't eat the dry food, I told you.
Early and Marcia are among the thousands of new women living with metastatic breast cancer doing what they love and taking IMEDs. IMEDs, aromatase inhibitors for adults with HR positive, HER2 negative metastatic breast cancer, is the first hormonal waste therapy. IMEDs blood cancer. IMEDs may cause low white blood cell counts that may lead to serious illness. IMEDs may cause
Just checking through Twitter and stuff.
We're taking IMEDs. Tell the doctor all emotions, sex, affection, For more information about side effects, your doctor. Women taking IMEDs. Ask your doctor about IMEDs.
Stranger Things doc director says Demogorgons were left out of the Stranger Things 5 finale due to overuse. Technically, we hadn't seen a demo in like what, 3 episodes? Technically, demo dogs we've seen, right? We saw demo dogs a couple times, but the actual Demogorgon we hadn't seen since it took Holly in the second episode. I mean, there was the one that it chased into a corn silo, but like they were rare. You rarely saw them acting like we saw one every episode. No, give me a swarm of them things, right? Give the freaking main characters a freaking battle. You know, the other main characters battle the demos. Meanwhile, maybe Will and Eleven go in to the Mind Flayer layer or whatever, and try to face Vecna. And then while they're going at it, let's say Vecna's starting to get the upper hand. Oh, what do you know? The 3 other characters that were in the mind, they start taking a toll on him, and then it's like a gang assault. Almost another interception. All right. Down. There's a penalty. It got blocked. And they're going to get the ball inside the freaking 10. Oh my God. Nothing can go right for Oregon today. They just had a punt blocked. Wow. Declarations tomorrow. All right. So we got Aaron Washington. Illinois State's in on him. 2027 corner. Taven Epps. Georgia, Oklahoma, Bama, and USC. Is it off? Gets inside the 5. Or to the 5. And he's going to take it himself to the 3-yard line. About Indiana. They're first.
I checked Allstate first to save hundreds on my car insurance. Fortunately, I didn't check if I unlatched Bezos' gate and taking a selfie. No. No. That's enough. That's so much. Oh, what you do with that thing? You would stay first class. Smart. I'm checking Bezos' gate though. It would be a pain in the ass. At least I checked Allstate first and saved hundreds. AT&T, we guarantee our network, so you can watch the game together, even when you're away. We don't need that game. Good enough. Go right ahead. Staying connected matters. That's why on the rare event of a network outage, you'll automatically get the credit for who they should go out. That's all part of the AT&T guarantee. 85 years, cheap brand is still.
My God.
choices, more features. Revenge kid. Start your adventure today. Great deal on a new Jeep Grand Field. Jeep Right now, Wildcats 5 lessees can use the 2026 Jeep Wrangler Straight Plus gas pump for $315 a month. Hurry, this great offer ends February 2nd. Visit your local Jeep and dealer.
New Year, save extra value meals at McDonald's. For just $5, get a savory sausage with muffin with egg, plus hash browns and...
Oh man. Well, good goal. Forty-two 15. Back to pass. Hot touchdown, Hoosiers. Forty-eight 15, pending extra point. All right, 49 15. All right, so here's what's going to happen. If Indiana scores one more touchdown, I'm ending this stream. Because at that point, it'd be a 51-point lead or 41-point lead. Kick into the end zone. Yeah. If this game wasn't so damn late, I would have still been streaming it, but it's getting late, and this is a beatdown. Oregon getting their ass kicked. That's tough. That's tough.
So, really appreciate that. Sorry, I'm so weird.
Moore dumps it off. And that's a loss of 3. Dumps it off again. Maybe a yard. Throws. Hot. First down. Throws as a catch. First down and more. Moore lofts it up and out of bounds. Less. Moore throws and okay, gets another nice little chunky yards. All right, timeout Oregon. Hmm. Hmm.
time, this time, all the time.
Yeah.
Now, all the time, our little princess, her life is beautiful.
So agree. Let's put up there pretty liberal. Not that the fun of our not standing outside Miami. Most of that on championship game or wait for all day, January 19th, 7:30 or ESPN Miami Players Stadium.
8:34 to go and counting. Back to pass. Moore goes up and it's incomplete. Just a bit of ahead. Just a little bit ahead of the receiver. Back to pass. Moore throws incomplete. Okay. Yeah, 1st and 10. There's Martin. So, 40 inside the 30. Yeah, I'm about to be ending this stream real quick. There's Angelo Pons. That's D'Angelo's father. Hands it off, gets a few yards. That's about it. Okay. Hands it off. Inside the 25. And there's the run. And that is going to do it for this stream. 55-15. Running extra point. Couple nickels on their heads, bruh. Damn. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to be ending this stream here, guys. It's 5:13 to go, and this game is far and away over. Yeah, I'm going to wrap this up. This game has been a massacre from the beginning. Oregon getting the belt again. You absolutely love to see that. Oh, excuse me. Back-to-back years of getting the belt from a Big Ten team. And yeah, this one hurts probably even worse because Ohio State let up at the end. Indiana is just bam. Get the belt. You know what? Screw that. You know what? You know what? Nah. Where is it at? I had it in here. Where'd it go? Ah, there it is. All right. Oh. Hey, Oregon. Oregon. The belt. This for you. Again. So that's what happened to our belt from last year. Indiana must have found it laying around in the Rose Bowl. And they're like, you know what? What we can do with this? Give it to freaking Oregon. Be like Michael Irvin. Yeah. Yeah. Uh. You like that? You like that? Huh? You like that, Oregon? Huh? You like that? Uh. Uh. Yeah. Ah. Give the belt again and again. Just give it to you. Good. Ooh. Imagine, right? In your 2 years in the Big Ten, you won the Big Ten championship last year. Congratulations. You also got two of the worst beatings that we've ever seen. You're getting that Big Ten belt. And let me tell you something. The Big Ten belt hurts. Ah, ah, ah. Oh, man. You know what's funny, though? Once again, Ohio State is going to lose to a national champion. How times has that happened over the years? Lately. We've lost to the national champion quite a few times lately. 2022? Lost to Georgia. They won it all. 2023? Obviously, we lost to the team up north. They won it all. Last year, we won it all. This year, we lose to Indiana and Miami. So no matter what, we lost to the national champion again. Yeah, you're probably like, why are you dunking on Oregon? Because it's funny. It's hilarious. That's why. They've been in the Big Ten now 2 years. Okay. They have a Big Ten championship, but also they got their behinds smacked again. It's tough, man. That's tough. It's just like wham, and then and then you're still going and then again and again and again. This one hurts more though. I mean, I know what we did to them was bad. It's worse. Because eventually Ryan Day, he's like, you know what? They've had enough. We're gonna call off the horses. We're gonna call off the dogs. And he's like, nah, screw that. We're going to keep giving it to him. Ours actually was also us getting back at Oregon for them beating us at Autzen. Indiana went to Autzen and kicked their butt and then did it in the freaking bowl game. Wow. That's tough. You know it's bad when I had to bring out the belt. And I'm a freaking Buckeye fan over here doing it. It's just hilarious. It's hilarious. Man, they got the belt. They got the freaking belt. And the saddest part is, me and JB Taylor were supposed to stream this game, but he wasn't really feeling up to it. Well, oh yeah, Oregon has the ball. I think I've ever busted out the belt on a college stream before, have I? Oh my god, that's funny. I was literally about to end this stream too. I'm going to end this stream. This game's over. Then I'm like, you know what? I got to break out the belt because this is ridiculous. Got about 2:34 to go. I'm just going to see if Oregon at least scores something here, and then if they don't, then I'm probably going to end it. Oh man, that's funny. I Ole Miss did the whole belt thing too this year too. Uh, ha ha. Make a clap. Oh my god. You know, if someone's listening to this stream without earphones in, and all of a sudden you just hear this, your parents gonna come running in like, "What are you watching?" Nothing. It's just me messing with a belt because I'm bored. This game's a laugher. And again, I should have honestly ended this stream, but I can't. It's not like me to end a stream early, no matter the score, even if it's not my team. So I'm just fooling around. I'm lollygagging around until this game ends. Stop! He's already dead. What I'm doing. This is what happens when the game is out of hand and I'm just bored. It's late at night. This game's a laugher. My team isn't even playing, and I'm bored. This is what happens when Crazy Dog After Dark meets a game stream. I go unhinged. By the way, if you haven't already, for anyone still watching this, which it says there's 0 viewers, but if you're watching this game on replay, which if you're on replay and you're watching this part of the game, what the hell are you doing? You must not be paying attention. You must be doing some other stuff, like, you know, doing study work in school or maybe out for a drive and you're just listening to this just for lulz. But if you haven't already, go check out my video I posted today where I went over the Browns interviews so far. In fact, there's probably going to be 3 more names added, I believe, really soon, as I heard that they're interested in interviewing Joe Brady, Chris Shula, and I think there's one other name on there too. This is going to be a long list of candidates, and it'll be interesting to see who the final contestants are, the finalists. I have a feeling it's going to be like John Harbaugh, Mike McDaniel, Joe Brady, or Chris Shula would be cool, I guess. And some random guy like that dude from the Seahawks, who's like British. He's a British fish and chips. Let's realize something. If we hire the dude from Britain, the British guy from the Seahawks, Bird, is he gonna have like fish and chip Fridays? He's gonna bring in like fish and chips, crumpets, cookies, chips. Oh man. We got about what, 2 minutes to go? 2 minutes left. They still got Dante Moore in the game. That's actually crazy to me. Wow. Stop. He's already dead. Oh, this dude been dead for freaking 2 hours. What are you talking about? We're just over here. These guys are over here stomping on a dead body. That's what Indiana's doing. They're stomping on a dead body right now at this point. He ain't taking his foot off the gas at all either. Wow. There's a run. Okay, first down and more. 20, 10. Oh, inside the 5. That's Johnson. Hey. Four and counting. And he's stuffed. In danger. That's funny. Oh, damn. Throws it up. Incomplete. Flag on the play. Second and goal. It'll be a first, I think. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. We lost the ball. Chucks it up and out of play. Second down. Yeah, I know. All right, here's the shotgun for Moore. Still in the game. What? Touchdown. That helps no one. Left. Make a clap, 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 clap. There. Pretty good. Do any more things, I'll take you outside and put you in monkey land head. Oh dear. It's up and good. 20, 56, 22. Nitro Tuggle committed to South Carolina. Damn. Kick will go in the end zone. That honestly could have been Dante Moore's final touchdown pass as a Duck. Probably was. Yes. Hey, Paul. Get off. No, no. All right, there's the knee, and that is going to do it. The Indiana Hoosiers are moving on to the national championship where they will face the Miami Hurricanes. Yeah, I'm going to probably go live with JB Taylor for the Natty game next week. Has to happen. Mario Cristobal versus Kurt Signetti. What a lit Natty that'll be. Right? All right, so final score. Indiana 56, Oregon 22. Real quick, I'm going to go through the box score here, and then we're going to dip. Going to make like a chip and dip. If you enjoyed this stream, be sure to, come back on Sunday. I'll be live for Chargers and Patriots. Not going live tomorrow. Nope. I thought about going live tomorrow, but no. Nope. So, yeah. Overall, Dante Moore, 24 of 39, 285 yards, 2 touchdowns, and a pick. The pick was on the first play of the game. Ended up being a pick 6. De'Aaron Hill, 5 carries, 86 yards. Jay Harris, 16 for 35 and a touchdown. Dante Moore, 5 for minus 28 yards. Receiving, Jamari Johnson, 4 receptions, 83 yards and a touchdown. McClellan, 5 for 64. Harris, 3 for 32. Sadiq, 5 for 29. Moore had 2 for 28. Hill had 2 for 25. Benson 2 for 23. And Salapiaga had 1 for 1 yard. Whoop-de-doo. And a touchdown. They had 1 sack from Nasir Wyatt. That was it. Yeah. And then for Indiana, Fernando Mendoza, 17 of 20, 177 yards and 5 touchdowns. Wow. Halon Black, 12 carries, 63 yards, 2 tutties. Roman Hemby, 17 for 53. Kobe Martin, 4 for 42. Mendoza, 6 for 28. And then Elijah Surratt had 7 receptions, 75 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Charlie Becker, 2 for 48 and a touchdown. Riley Nowakowski, 2 for 18. Omar Cooper, 3 catches, 17 yards, and a touchdown. And EJ Williams had 1 for 13 and a touchdown. Pons had 1 catch for 6 yards on offense. And Roman Hemby had 1 catch for 0 yards. And then they had 3 sacks. Daniel Ndukwe and Dominique Ratcliffe. And that was it. So Indiana's on to the national championship on the 19th, which is a week from Monday. I'll be live for that. Most likely with my guy, JB Taylor. Most likely. Now, Sunday, I'll be live for Chargers and Patriots. Monday night, I'll be live, most likely, for Steelers and Texans. So, hope to see you guys there for that. But I'm going to wrap this up, and I am going to relax for the rest of the night. Okay? Okay. So, with that being said, that is going to wrap it up. I will see you all on Sunday. Overall, it was an interesting game, but it just got out of hand real quick. And it all started with that pick 6. It's crazy, right? But I'll see you guys later. With that being said, I'm Crazy Dog. See you guys Sunday. Bye-bye. I'm out. Yeah. Yeah, I'm Crazy Dog, and I'm out. That's better. Bye-bye. Yeah. Oh, man.